Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. Here's a look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. The FCC wants to slash media rules and regulations affecting broadcasting. Plus, some Baldwin County roads remain closed today due to flooding. And a second man charged in a shooting that injured a 5-year-old. Let's get started with News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad you're joining me. We just wrapped up WKRG News 5 at noon, and we talked about all the sunshine out there. You know, Caroline Carruthers is back with us today, and she's been on maternity leave, and we're so excited that she is back in the house. Miss Caroline Carruthers, one of our favorites. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get back to our news today. We're talking about our big stories. Let's begin with number 5. An effort's underway by the FCC Communications Commission to slash media rules and regulations affecting broadcasting. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr announced the effort on Twitter last month, and he wants to know what you think about it. You might remember he visited our area last month, actually in February, and he climbed the WKRG tower in Spanish Fort to draw attention to industry issues and the commission's work. So this deregulation effort is called Delete, Delete, Delete. Nexstar Media Group, the company that owns WKRG, is publicly supporting this initiative to cut regulations. You are invited to share your thoughts with the FCC at yourvoice.nxst.io. Submit your comments before next Monday. Number 4, the Florida Gators win the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. The Gators defeating the Houston Cougars with a 65-63 victory. This is the Florida Gators' 3rd national championship title for men's basketball. Number 3, many roads are still closed in Baldwin County due to flooding damage. Here's the current list of road closures in the county. County Roads 87 and 64 and River Road at Styx River are all currently closed, along with Still Road at Hollinger Creek and Pine Grove Road south of the Pine Grove Road extension. You'll also have trouble traveling near Cemetery Road, Truck Trail 17 at Flat Creek, and Waterworld Road. We have updates on WKRG.com as these roads reopen. Number 2, a Fairhope man is charged with child pornography possession. 40-year-old Daniel Moore was arrested yesterday. The Baldwin County Sheriff's Office received a tip of suspicious internet activity from Moore, which led officials to issue a search warrant. They checked his devices and found child porn. And number 1, a second suspect charged in a shooting that left a 5-year-old injured. 20-year-old Trayman Sellers is charged with assault, shooting into an occupied dwelling, and reckless endangerment. Sellers was already in Metro Jail for a probation revocation. The shooting happened February 5th at Oak Ridge Apartments off of Moffett Road. Mobile police say a couple of people were shooting at each other when the child was hit. 5 apartments were also struck by gunfire. Zion Sashington, the other suspect charged in this shooting, was arrested a day after the shooting. And that is a look at our headlines, our big stories at this hour. Okay, everybody, now it's time for us to hear from you and our question of the day. It's another fun one for you this afternoon. If you could travel anywhere, where would it be and why? If you could travel anywhere, where would it be and why? Jess says, I'd go back to the Florida Keys. I went to Key Largo for a 7th grade field trip, and it was beautiful. We slept right on the beach with the windows open. Oh, my goodness, that would be wonderful. England, says Connie, it was a trip my mom and I had planned on taking and always talked about it. She got sick and never got to go. I would love to be able to go and take that trip for both of us. Yes, Connie, you definitely need to do that. And I think that reminds all of us, you hear that, take the trip, you're not going to regret it. I agree with that. Alicia, Santorini, Greece, to eat some good Mediterranean food and take in some beautiful views and get some much needed rest. Nikita, Canada, South Korea, Australia, and New Mexico because better education, affordable living, and affordable health care. Lonnie wants to go to Wisconsin to see his mom. She's 97 and she can't afford to see her. Oh, Lonnie, I hope you could figure out a way to make that happen. Let's see. Terry, I agree with you, Terry. I would like to see the Northern Lights. Terry wants to see the Northern Lights. Linda, Ireland, my great-great-grandfather opened the first pub and it's still in operation. Linda, you've got to go see it. That'll be so much fun. Jackie says Scotland to enjoy the beautiful scenery. So lots of great answers, people strolling down memory lane. And go ahead and comment on our question of the day. That's a fun one. All right, but the problem is our poll of the day. You want to travel, but you might not have the money. Are you concerned about having enough retirement income? I think most people are going to say yes. If I had to guess, yes is going to be the main vote here. Yes, no opinion, or no. And look at you, retired and planned for retirement. It was drilled in at a young age. The three-legged stool for retirement. There are no assurances that one leg will fail or all. So you got to have your pension, your Social Security, and your savings. No worries here, said John. David says, too young to retire. Nope, because I can't worry about what I can't change. So we had a couple of comments of people who prepared for retirement, and that's great. It's a good reminder for all of us. But go ahead and answer our question of the day and our poll of the day and tell us what you think. Are you concerned about having enough retirement income? And if you want to vote in our poll or answer our question, you have until 5:30 tonight to do it. And that's when our next edition of News 5 Now will air, and we will release the results of that poll and our question. That'll do it for me for News 5 Now. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll see you back tonight for News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.